First opened back in 2012. We're live inside the cavernous Marlins Park in Miami. Tonight, it's an NL Eastern Division showdown between the New York Mets and the Miami Marlins. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Sandy Alcantara is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Marlins. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
First baseman,
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn, having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey guys, loud contact right out of the gate. I like where this is headed. Let's hope that this is the start of just a monster offensive output by both sides.
Next for the Mets, Brandon Nimmo. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. First delivery to him on the way. In there for strike one, 0-1. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, for me, I'm going to go off script here. I think one of the keys to winning this game, I get it, the pitcher has to throw strikes, the offense has to show up, but I need more energy, more focus. I need guys flying around. I need guys looking like they want to win a ball game.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call the pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, D-Roll. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
And now a chance to meet the Mets. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Michael Conforto has been a big piece for them. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. He's set, and the pitch. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
A 1 pitch on its way.
No.
That misses. 1 ball and 1 strike here to the Mets backstop. And it's 1-2. McNeil, base runner at first with 1 out. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Base hit, line drive into the corner. McNeil is on his way home. And the run will score as the Mets have claimed the early 1-0 advantage. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Cespedes, commonly known as La Potencia around baseball. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. And it's 1-1. One out and a runner on second base. Cespedes behind a ball and 2 strikes. And he holds off there as the count goes even to the Mets left fielder. It's 2-2. Hit on the ground to short. And that's the second out. Next up for New York, Michael Conforto. And the Mets with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. He's set. Here it comes. And that's in there for strike 1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. One for the Mets here on the RBI double. Home half of the first coming up from Miami. It's 1-0 Mets. Noah Syndergaard gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that, and if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
So digging in now, Robbie Franks. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. In there, and it's 0-1. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, these are one of those road trips where you feel like you're actually playing at home. No offense to the home crowd, but they're going to travel well. Not difficult for the fans to get in their car, hit a highway, pick up 2 tickets, grab a hot dog, and watch somebody go deep.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Hit on the ground to third. Lowry's got it, and there's one gone to start the night. We have a moment here in Miami to take a look at the Marlins starting lineup. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matty, one thing that jumps out at me is the fact that this is a modern day lineup. A lot of swing and miss, but not many people concerned about it. We were around the cage during batting practice. These guys are trying to drive the baseball out of the yard. They are not concerned with taking 3 and going back to the dugout.
So striding forward now, Brian Anderson. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. Career numbers versus Syndergaard. 2 hits in 7 tries. Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside of baseball and drive it the other way.
Neil Walker.
Here's Neil Walker. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Syndergaard, or Thor as he's often known. He was a first-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
And a sinker dips too low there.
1-1.
Into the dirt, in fact. Popped him up. Lowry in foul ground. 2 gone. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jorge Alfaro. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here comes the first pitch. Right down the middle with a changeup, but not what he was looking for. Taken for a strike.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when it's off speed.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. Marlins leave 1. They trail this one 1-0. Stepping up to the plate, Robinson Cano. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Cano waits on the first pitch. And he lays off there 1-0. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. 2 of the game's best, 2 of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And let's take a look at Brian Anderson. This guy, when I see him out there on the field, I think of one thing. He's a ball player. Offers versatility for his manager. Outfield, little third base. He was fighting for the 2018 Rookie of the Year.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. We're in the second, 1-0 Mets early on. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Lowry is retired, 2 down now.
Batting it.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. First offering on its way. Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
2 out, nobody on. Two balls and a strike to Ahmed Rosario.
1 strike.
A 3-ball, 1-strike count to the Mets shortstop.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Full count, 3-2. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Mets go down 1-2-3. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Now in the box, Gorky Hernandez.
For the Marlins, the right fielder, Gorky Hernandez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded back up the middle. Rosario brings it in. And there's 1 away.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And let's focus on Robinson Cano, one of the softest hands in all our sport. Probably turns one of the best double plays in the game. Captain of the defense.
Into the box now, Miguel Rojas. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
Yep.
First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Behind 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Pops this one up. McNeil shading to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The second baseman.
Now at the plate, JT Riddle, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. They're down 1-0. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Noah Syndergaard. 9-1-2 due up.
Noah Syndergaard.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that'll get down for a base hit. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here.
Now
this is how big innings
6.
start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
Standing in now, Jeff McNeil, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He singled to open up the ball game. The 1-0. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Syndergaard on at first, nobody out. Line drive to left, and that's in there, base hit.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Nimmo.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Now the 2-0 home is taken, strike 1.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
The 2-1. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Into the box, Wilson Ramos, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Given the situation, he's got an opportunity to break this game wide open. Here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. The second for 1, but they will not get them both as he beats out the back end and drives home the run from third.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning 2 on the high chopper. They only get 1, and that allows the runner from third to score.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
The 1-0 home. Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hernandez moves over. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
Now batting.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Two balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that could do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
The 2-0 on the way. Hit out towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Mets 3 and the Marlins nothing.
Welcome back as the Marlins look to get the offense going in the third, and this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. Currently, they rank dead last in the league in team batting average and perhaps more importantly, runs scored. As one of the coaches told me, the entire organization is pulling their hair out trying to figure out how to put a more potent lineup on the field, but that's not something that changes overnight. He said it's going to be a process to become the team we want to be, but we're willing to do the hard work that it's going to take to get there.
Leading off
Matt?
for the Marlins.
Okay, thank you,
The
Heidi.
left fielder, Tony Kemp.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Cespedes is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting ninth.
So
The
here
pitcher,
now is the pitcher, Sandy Alcantara, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Liner towards second. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Now batting, the center fielder, Robbie.
Settling in now, Robbie Franks. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Curveball looked at here for strike one. One and one to the Marlins leadoff hitter. Hit hard on the ground towards second. There's Cano to second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Marlins down quietly. Still down 3-0. Welcome back to Miami as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Mickey Callaway, the Mets skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Mets.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano, as we begin the top of the fourth.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here comes the first pitch. Grounded softly down the line toward first. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Hernandez moves over, 1 away.
Now batting.
Good time now to check out the Marlins Road to the Show report as you see a couple of players in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves as of late. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and standing in is the third baseman, Jed Lowry. First pitch of the at-bat. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The windup and the 0-1. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
You could clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt. Try and get a swing and a miss.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Another 1-2 delivery. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. Down in order go the Mets, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brian Anderson. A base hit in his first trip.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
0-1 the count. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. 1-2 now. Slow grounder to first. McNeil is there, and he'll step on first himself for the out. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native, the left-handed bat of Neil Walker. First pitch on its way. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Counts even at 1-1 to Walker.
We're playing 11. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami. Jorge Alfaro hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
And that misses ball 1. And he misses again, 2-0.
No strike.
3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Here it is, the 3-0. Finds the zone, strike one.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholding a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Stopped by the post office to get stamps on the way to mailing in that swing. It's 3-2 now.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring in the speedy Gorky Hernandez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Miami. They trail it here 3-0. Stepping into the box, Noah Syndergaard. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Noah Syndergaard.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This one's down to third. Anderson moving to his right, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting.
Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in Jeff McNeil. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's dead center for strike 1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field, and that'll get down out there near the wall. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. So a double into the gap has him in business here with 1 away. And as we check out the rankings on this Mets ball club, you can see there he's currently leading the team in that department. Digging in once again, Brandon Nimmo. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Good change up there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. Wilson Ramos waits on deck. Curveball, but a good job to lay off, and he works out the free pass.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson.
Adam Conley takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
number 61, Adam Bradley.
Wilson Ramos will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and one gone. From the stretch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Get off me, ball. That ball's way too far inside. He's got to step out of the box right now and adjust his batting gloves because he just got stung by a pack of wasps.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Hernandez giving chase. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with two men out.
Now batting, left fielder.
So runners at the corners with two gone. And up next, the big RBI-minded bat of Yoenis Cespedes. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
A ball and no strikes. Runners on first and third, two away. Grounded down the third baseline. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Two left for the Mets, but they lead it 3-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Digging in, Miguel Rojas. He leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Now here it comes. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one. High in the air out to center field. Conforto moves over, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 10.
Up next from Miami, JT Riddle hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that's a home run into the top tank. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Marlins strike for a run. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them the spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
It's 1-1 to Tony Kemp.
We're playing 11.
One run on 3 hits and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And that misses. 2-1. lifted the other way down the left field line. And he stretches out in left, but this is off his glove. Throwing to second. And he's safe.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Love the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
Steve Pierce will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with one away.
Number 25.
And this is taken outside for ball one. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Pierce is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
2-0 pitch on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Robbie Franks is on deck. Now the 3-0 offering. And he lays off ball four. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath. Pump him up a little bit. Let him know that he's got it under control.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Robbie Franks. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
In now, Brian Anderson. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Robbie Moylan takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 3, Robbie Moylan.
So coming to the plate, Michael Conforto. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Michael Conforto.
Here comes the first pitch. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
I don't know if he needs a few more warm-up pitches or he's just announcing his presence with authority. Either way, watch your face.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. And another foul ball. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Cano waits on the first pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Franks on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Jed Lowry. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
No strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. The 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. Mets go down 1-2-3, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. At the plate, Neil Walker hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Two and 0 now.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Now batting, the catcher, Jorge.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jorge Alfaro. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Just a touch outside. 1-2. Struck him out.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That
Now
good
batting,
straight
right
changeup,
fielder.
El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Ready once again. Borges Hernandez. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
And he falls behind. 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
At the plate, Miguel Rojas. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Runners off for second. Pitch outside the throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Welcome back to South Florida. Getting set for the 7th inning now with the Mets out on top. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Austin Bryce is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 37, Austin.
At the plate, Ahmed Rosario. No hits to this point.
The shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Heading out towards shallow right. Hernandez moves over. 1 out.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Noah Syndergaard. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And it's fouled away. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Now batting. Number 6.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jeff McNeil. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe one.
Bullet to second base. A fine play, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets, as the lead remains 3-1. Leading off the inning, Miguel Rojas, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a boop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped up. McNeil has a play. Makes the play. 1 away. And next to the plate will be J.T. Riddle. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lays off 1-0. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. 1 out, nobody on. 1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0. Wave and a miss at the 2-0 sinker. 2-1. The slider is laid off on the inside as it just misses the zone.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
And a full count now, 3-2.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Now the payoff pitch home. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out.
Now batting, left fielder, Tony.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Tony Kemp. He doubled his last time through. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Ball 2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
Backhanded. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Miami down in order. They still trail it here 3-1. Digging in, Brandon Nimmo. It was a walk in his last trip.
The right fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
First offering on its way. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. Here it comes, 1-0. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
The 2-0 on the way is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Nimmo with an even count of 2-2 now.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat to the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Stepping in now, Wilson Ramos, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. 8th inning of this low scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Shot toward right center, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his 2nd hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Standing in now, Yoenis Cespedes, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0. 1-1 the count. Ramos stands at first with 1 out. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Hernandez going back, and a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. It's a 2-run shot here for Yoenis Cespedes. Home run number 16 for him on the year as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Yeah, and that home run is an absolute backbreaker. You still have some baseball left to play here, but with a 4-run lead, it could be a non-save situation. So they might get the rest of their closer the rest of the day. 4 runs feels awfully good.
Up next for the Mets, the center fielder.
Into the box now, Michael Conforto, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hits this one hard the other way. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Robinson Cano.
Stepping in, Robinson Cano. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Cano waits on the first pitch.
Ball.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
You could tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit, and you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
Here comes the 1-0. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. The 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at bat here. Still only 1 out in the inning. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Count remains 2-2. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You could just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Here's Jed Lowry now as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A 1 pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Riddle gathers it in. Throw on to Walker at first, and the inning is over. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Mets 5 and the Marlins 1. Ken Kroger will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th.
Ken Kroger.
Ball 1. Left side. Taken there by Lowry. And an offline throw, but boy, look at him stretch out and keep the foot on the bag. Great concentration there for the first out.
Now batting.
Ready now for the Marlins, Robbie Franks. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
The 1-2. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Oh, that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base stealing threat in the lineup. So now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Paul Sewald is on out of the bullpen now as he gets to work in his 60th game of the season.
In the 7th spot, number 51, Paul Sewald. Now playing third base and batting ninth, number 25, Adain Echeverria.
Here's a look over to first. Don't want to forget about him. In now, Brian Anderson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. This year against right-handed pitching, Anderson brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. Sewald, a Nevada native. He was taken in the 10th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Runners on first with one down. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Giving chase is Nimmo, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Now to the plate, Neil Walker, and he's 0 for in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. Here comes the first pitch, and a fastball's in there for strike one.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Now a chopper to first, might only get one. He's got it. There's one. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Mets bullpen able to stem the tide. We played 8 full. The Mets lead it 5-1. Tayron Guerrero enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Digging in now, Ahmed Rosario, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
Rosario.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
Those are just 2 great takes right there. Those are pretty good pitches. Sliders down the way, both of them just off the plate. Couldn't get the batter to fit. Now the 2-0.
is taken below the zone for a ball.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
That one's in there. 3-1.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
3-2, full count. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Here's Echeverria now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 1 home run and a dozen RBIs. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. A ball and 2 strikes now.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Hit in the air to shallow center. Franks has it in his sights. 2 down. Now at the plate, Jeff McNeil. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. First delivery to him on the way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. One and 1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. This is line to left. And a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
You've got to applaud the effort there from the left fielder. It just didn't work out as the ball squirts by him, resulting in a double. That's the danger of leaving your feet in the outfield.
Stepping in now, Brandon Nimmo, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
Lifted the other way to left center.
Waiting on it is Kemp.
Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Danger averted following the two-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. So striding in, Jorge Alfaro. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Here comes the first pitch. This is on the ground over to first. McNeil takes it in, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Hey, anytime you can get through 7 innings, Matty V, that's really a good quality start. Into the 8th inning, wasn't able to get out of the 8th, but he's still in line for the win. Needs a little help from his guys in the bullpen now.
First offering on its way. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single. Now batting, Miguel Rojas. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. The 0-1 delivery. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Three and 1 to the Marlins middle infielder.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
Hit back up the middle. Rosario's got it. 1 there. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they end this thing with style, turning that double play to preserve the win. That's what we call finishing strong.
Tonight's game comes to an end. 5-1 the final score. The Metropolitans jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Noah Syndergaard earns his 8th victory of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.